Were there lots of kids classes when you started, or was that still
zero.
None? It wasn't even like, you can't teach kids this stuff.
I mean, it was Fight Club days, right? Like,
oh yeah,
like the movie Fight Club, right?
Yeah.
So only the strong survived, and
yeah, it wasn't jiu-jitsu for everyone, was it?
definitely not, definitely not. You know, like I think in 2000, early 2000s, that people started to kind of put it together. I shouldn't say that. They had some programs in Rio, like Zé Beleza. He was he had Gavia Jiu-Jitsu, and he had actually a really good kids program, like a Marcia Feitosa and all these OG like guys were in that program, you know. So they had a really good kids program, but overall, like 90, I don't know, 99%, there was no kids anymore.
It was just people, tough people. But you got to be tough to stay in it, right?
Yeah. I mean, there was like Valetudo days, or like no rules, headbutts, bare knuckle, like which is the best martial art, right?
That's interesting. Were you ever part of a dojo storm? Did you ever do that? Where you guys set up? Well, I guess you probably set it up between different jiu-jitsu clubs to have a
dojo storm, but you know, we definitely challenged people. Like we would allow people to come into our school and challenge to see if it worked, you know?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because my buddy Amal Easton, they did their intro classes, and basically because you were such in the early phase, right? People didn't know what jiu-jitsu was and how it worked. And so you would let people challenge you in the intro class, like on their first class.
Oh yeah, that's how you just be like, okay, let's
try to
fight.
Punch me.
Oh,
Yeah,
really? Oh, it was try and punch me? Oh, jeez. Interesting.
And then people would really try to punch you. And then you close the distance, you take him down, and then you kick back or submit him somehow.
Dang. And you would have been, how old were you when that was going on? The early 20s, or was that after?
Yeah, it was, you know, I mean, we did that. I did that before, like I said, the school. But then when we had the school, that's what we did, you know, because people didn't know how it worked.
Yeah, they had no idea, right?
And so we gave them those VHS tapes, the Gracie in action tapes, and the Hickson Gracie choke video. Yeah, just to show people how it worked, right, in a situation, in a fight.
Even now, there's a lot of people who don't understand what it is. You know what I mean? Like but it's obviously very popular now.
I mean, with the UFC, right, and MMA, and Joe Rogan talking about it, like.
But back then there was no clue at all. Jiu-jitsu, it wouldn't even register for anybody.
Unless you knew, right?
Unless you
watched those early UFCs, right? But then it got like banned on cable.
Yeah, you had to rent it. Yeah, you had to rent it at, and that's when Blockbuster, yeah, whatever local video store, they're big there. But UFC wasn't even the biggest one back then. It was that one. King of the Cage was huge.
King of the Cage was like on the level of UFC, right? They were doing more shows. They were more active for sure.
And it was like that. I remember I'm from small town rural Canada.